Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 10th of March 2024 and I'm going to be going over my prediction this week for Tesla. So let me just change this here. For Tesla, as usual, we'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and of course this week's in more detail. So with that out of the way, before getting into the video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, so therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis before entering the market, whether that be any type, technical, fundamental, quantitative, whatever you are. Make sure that you're comfortable with it and do not rely only on this video, since there are risks that I may or may not be willing to take, which you're not comfortable with, so do account for that before entering a position. So, monthly charts for Tesla. We can clearly see that it's been very rocky for Tesla for the past few months. Since July to September, we're all spinning top high wave type candles. Then we have October, which is the first directional candle, but then it formed an inside bar, which was broken in January. But the next month it didn't follow the bearish trajectory. So we have a very confused state for Tesla as of the moment from the monthly charts. RSI did cross its average from above, going downwards here, which should have been another signal that Tesla is going downwards. And of course, this month hasn't closed yet. But if we do see Tesla continuing in this trajectory, we'll still be continuing with the expected monthly movement. Since the stochastic also did break here and has continued to go downwards. So this should be a strong bearish signal from the monthly charts. Weekly charts, when we switch to it, are also equally interesting, since we have been in this inside bar, which was expected to go up, but now has broken downwards. So it's actually a sort of Hikake pattern from the candlestick perspective, where it has actually failed and created a new signal. So here the RSI's average is going down and along with the RSI, so we do have a bearish signal there, no divergence to look for. Stochastic, we can see the fast did overtake it here, but then we have another signal where it has now crossed its average, the slower from above going downwards, which is a bearish signal from the stochastic. So we do have another bearish signal here. But as for the resistance and support for this week, we will be taking the open of this candle as the resistance. So if there is a buy signal, we will be going with that. And obviously the low of this candle as the sell signal, considering the extremely strong movement that Tesla had this week. Finally, let's move to the daily charts here just to see this in more detail, and then we'll switch over to the Excel sheet. So we can see that pretty much the whole week was extremely bearish. Although volume was declining throughout the week, it's not super obvious here, but the volume was declining throughout the week, which actually is a super good signal from the daily charts and shows that it was a weak move, but considering its strength, it is important to keep the support closer this time and the resistance a little bit higher to make sure that if it does go up, it needs to be in a rectifiable amount. Stochastic has crashed downwards, RSI is continuing to go downwards, and the average has now tilted down as well. So we have a lot of bearish signals coming from there. So now let's switch over to the Excel sheet. So let me switch this to Tesla. And here we'll go over last week's prediction was a sell signal where we actually made a small loss of 0.5% of $498.51. But this week's prediction is, again, we wait for the resistance or support break where we have a target of 1%, but that's not an immediate take profit. That is a moving target. So if that target is hit, then the stop will be moved accordingly to then see where the profit will be taken and reevaluated until the stop loss is hit. So that concludes my video for Tesla this week. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.